check it out. Finally snowing in the midst of December. It's gonna be a good day.
But it's life I cannot change.
What's going on, everyone? Aseel Soueid here from Diabetic Aesthetics. So it's currently the morning right now, hitting a morning lift in, and it's actually Saturday, so I have a lot of cool stuff planned today. It's gonna be an epic freaking vlog, so stick around. But getting the priorities in, we're hitting the gym first, and as you guys saw, hit the deadlifts first, and I'm really excited about that. I hit 385 pounds for 1 rep. I could have easily gotten 2, but I really don't like pushing a failure, guys, especially on my compound movements. That way I keep constantly progressing. You see what I'm saying? If I'm always going like way above my maximum effort, I'm gonna like be 1 step up and only like 2 steps back, so it's not worth it in the long run. You gotta look at the bigger picture when it comes to strength progression, especially on compound lifts. But anyway, enough with that jazz. I'm about to move on to my next movement, which is gonna be the incline dumbbell press. That's gonna be the compound movement I'm focusing for my chest, and we're focusing on upper chest today. So this is a chest and back workout, by the way. Second chest and back workout of the week. And I'm pretty proud. I'm feeling really good, especially because this is we're lifting pretty early in the morning right now, and this is the first time I've lifted in the morning in a long freaking time, guys. Especially the fact that I'm lifting fasted too. I haven't lifted fasted in a very long time. So we're gonna grab the 105s, and I'm gonna just try to pump. My PR with this is 3, so I'm trying to get 4. 2. Oh my gosh, these are heavy. You just gotta go beast mode with it, bro. You know Frank Castle in The Punisher? Right before he like destroys someone, he gets that like
Let's go.
Not bad, that's a PR with 4 reps. But I'm gonna focus on hitting 4 next session, but going a little deeper on my last 2. Because I was going parallel, but I definitely could have went a little deeper. But it's okay, progress.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star.
This shit's falling apart, man. Alright, so check it out, guys. After you guys saw me do that machine T-bar row, or whatever the fuck it's called, I'm not gonna repeat this clip. I went ahead and moved on to an accessory chest movement after a back accessory movement, and we're gonna do 4 sets of some cable flies. So what I like to do with flies, I like to keep it on the higher end of the rep range, so more hypertrophy, right? My first set will be incline, and I'll do 10 to 12. So I got 70 pounds. And then after I'm done with my first set of incline, I'll move it down to the decline after a minute rest. I'll do my heavy set, which is only 10 to 12, with my declines, right? I mean, it works the upper chest, but we're gonna call them decline. And then I'll move back to incline. However, I'll lower the weight by 20 pounds and do like 12 to 15 plus reps. So that's kind of like my take on it. If you guys wanna see an in-depth guide, like a how to build a big chest, like a complete video, like I will put in so much work onto this video on my complete guide to my, like how to build a great, incredible freaking epic chest. Be sure to smash the like button. Like just smash the like, comment down below and let me know, and I will definitely work on it over winter break in the next 2 weeks.
Yes on yes on yes on yes. Hey girl, what it do? If you got friends, cool, bring a few through. No fun if the homies can't have none. R.I.P. Nate Dogg, shit is too true. And you know what I'm down for. Round 2, round 3, and a round 4. Move switch.
We're gonna finish this workout after we're doing the lat pull downs for another back accessory movement, more focused on the lat. I'm gonna go ahead and try to build these baby shrugs of mine. By far, my biggest genetic weak point, guys. I just did my first heavy set of 120s for 6 solid reps. Like I'm actually really strong when it comes to my traps, but they will not grow, but it's all right. You just gotta train it with more frequency, more volume throughout the week, and be on that slight caloric surplus for that bulk, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's topics for another video. We're gonna go ahead and do my last set of dumbbell shrugs. Obviously, I already did my first 3. Supersetted with some dumbbell rows because I'm a little bit in a time crunch. I wouldn't superset these if I had more time, but we're gonna get it. Yes. Thank you, Courtney. Yeah.
Bro.
The happiest father. I wanted that key.
Oh man, check out this post-workout meal. The girlfriend hooked it up. Thanks, babe. What you got? You got some peppers.
I have cheese.
In between, and, oh yeah, she has cheese. I don't have cheese because I would blow up the bathroom because lactose intolerant. But check it out, kind of like creative idea, putting veggies inside the chicken. Where'd you get that from? Tasties? Some Tasties video? Super good. We're gonna grab. Please tell me you're kidding. No. What is it? What is it?
Put a lot of Snapchats on it. I ain't got no Snapchat, homie. I think it's too personal.
Oh my gosh. Why do you read my mind all the freaking time? This is gonna be very far, guys. This is literally exactly what I've been asking for. This is probably the most meaningful thing. If you ever want to get something to someone, get like some life-changing thing, you know? Gifts are awesome, and you spoil me too much, seriously. God damn! Check this out. This is all gluten-free too. So we got Mac Daddy meatball pasta. All gluten-free, 2 huge meatballs. And then we also have gluten-free bread, which is freaking awesome. This is gluten-free versus non-gluten-free. Why you gotta do me like that, babe? Check this out. We have our own freaking room. Happy first, babe. Yes. She did not eat it all. Come on, babe. What up, everyone? So it's currently the next day. I'm actually at my brother's house right now. I'm gonna go ahead and end off the vlog. But before I end off this video, I wanna quickly touch on a topic or a subject that I've been getting a ton of questions on. Like, I'm talking about a ridiculous amount of emails. And that's what I think about training 3 days per week. Does it work? Would I recommend it for somebody or most lifters looking to get incredible results? And also my personal opinion and my personal thoughts on Greg O'Gallagher's Kinobody system and his whole, methods and principles and all that, which is really funny. I guess, I get a lot of these questions. I get tons of questions on Kinobody and Greg all the time. And I think it's because YouTube always kind of pairs our channels together when it comes to recommended channels. I always pop up, or Kinobody always pops up, because I think they really match up our algorithms together, because I guess we're pretty similar in terms of preaching the same training principles, preaching the same training, methods and all that stuff when it comes to reverse pyramid training, focusing on key lifts, focusing on constant progression with your strength on all of your lifts, stuff like that. So I could could totally see that. So I think that's really cool. But with that being said, I do get a tons of questions on Kinobody and training 3 days per week and all of his principles and methods and all that stuff. And before I start and give you my honest opinion about this and my take on it, I want y'all to know, if you're expecting anything negative, any hate coming towards me to Greg or Kinobody, his business, anything like that, that is not what you should expect one bit. I'm absolutely not doing that. I am not hating on him. I'm not spreading any kind of negativity towards him. I think Greg is a freaking sick ass dude. I would actually love to meet him one day. I would love to even collaborate one day with him. I'd love to, get a workout in, maybe even smash a drink with him at the bars, have a good old time out and stuff like that. He just seems like a really cool dude, really down to earth, really chill, and just promotes a lot of positive energy. So that's sick. Greg, if you're ever watching this, hit me up with the collab, dude. Let's get it done. But anyways, with that being said, please don't just like bombard this video with dislikes. Hear what I have to say. Actually, I'm gonna give out a lot of helpful free information here that you're not gonna hear of most YouTubers doing. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. But anyways, one thing I want to start off before I get into training 3 days per week, I quickly want to like dive into something visual that I have noticed. Nothing that I personally know about Kinobody or Greg O'Gallagher himself, but just something I've noticed and something that may make sense to a lot of you, common sense wise. You have to take into consideration, Greg has been training, what, I think I saw an Instagram post, he said like 8+ years, something like that. Give or take, minus or plus 2 years. I'm not too sure. But he's been training for a long time now. And I want you guys to understand, he has not been training 3 days per week for his entire weightlifting career. Before he even created Kinobody, the system Kinobody, training 3 days per week, preaching all of that. Again, from visual reference, I'm not sure about this, but from what I can see, he already had a strong build. He had a strong foundation. Before training 3 days per week, he was already bench pressing, I think, over 300 pounds. He was already, deadlifting a lot. He was already, his dumbbell shoulder presses were already a very high weight. He's already doing 2-plate weighted pull-ups, so his lifts were already strong, and he was already kind of on track to a great physique and all that stuff before training 3 days per week. So you have to take that into consideration. And again, I'm not saying that training 3 days per week and his whole Kinobody system did not excel his results to a whole new level. I'm sure it did. You guys have to realize, when you pass that advanced lifting stage, once you've been lifting for 4, 5, 6+ years, you have to stop working as hard. You have to work less and work more smarter, okay? Working smarter is gonna do you much better in terms of results than working harder once you're an advanced lifter and you've been training for 4, 5, 6 days per week for a long time, years on end. It's like building a business, guys. You have that grind stage, right? The first few years, you're working so hard all by yourself, making things happen, like constantly grind. But then eventually that doesn't work. You need to hire a team, have other people help you out. And of course, that's what excels you, right? You're working a lot less, but you're working a lot smarter. So again, that will benefit you much more in the long run versus like training 6 days per week and absolutely destroying yourself. And I know what you guys are gonna say, wait, well, if you recommend training less, working more smart, don't you train 6 days per week? Yes, I do train 6 days per week. And the reason why I don't train any less is because you have to realize I train for a lot more of an aspects than looks, more than just my physical appearance and improving my physique. It's because I have type 1 diabetes, guys. I have a big condition. Weightlifting helps me big time. Exercising on a daily basis improves and regulates my blood sugars all the freaking time. It makes me feel incredible. It's just so much more than about physical appearance and how I look to me, which is like 90% of the population, they're looking to weight train because of how they look, right? On the contrary, I fell in love with it because of how it made me feel. So that's just one thing I want to get clear before you guys like start asking me why I don't, train 5, 4 days per week. So yeah, training 3 days per week will work, especially like if you're a beginner and intermediate. I would actually recommend training 3 days per week or even 4 days per week. However, I really would recommend increasing your training volume and your workouts per week once you start advancing. So once you first pick up the weights, you're a complete beginner when it comes to weightlifting, I would definitely start with a 3 days per week program. And then let's say after a year, get into training 4 days per week. And after you've been training 4 days per week for around like 16 to 18+ months, and you really want to take your results to the next level, like you want to get that like 5%er physique, that physique where people really look at you and like, oh damn, he lifts, he definitely spends a lot of time in the weight room. Definitely look into training 5 days per week. I think that is extremely optimal, especially if your nutrition is on point after you've been training for around like 18+ months. You really want to tap into 5 days per week. And if you can do that on an enjoyable, consistent basis, I think you're going to see the best results possible. And I wouldn't recommend training anything over 5 days per week, honestly, because recovery and rest is important. That is when your muscles muscles are growing, and you need that recovery to keep on hitting personal records, keep up that strength progression. And again, I know you might be saying, wow, you're a hypocrite, you train 6 days per week. Again, I do it for a lot more reasons, guys, for health reasons, for things that I just genuinely like doing because I just love being in the gym. But again, I set up my training routine efficient. I don't just like hammer out everything to extreme amounts to where I'm not making progress and setting myself back. But anyway, that topic is for another video. But yeah, so besides just making this a video as well on like, you know, my thoughts or my opinion on Kinobody and Greg and like training 3 days per week, I actually want to give you guys some value, some free information, something that would help you all so much. Like I wish I saw a fitness YouTuber give me this years ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you free workout body training splits, or like workout splits on whether you want to train 3, 4, or 5 days per week. So if you personally want to train 3 days per week, I would strongly recommend you try 3 days per week full body workouts. So you could do like full body workout A on Monday, full body workout B on Wednesday, and then full body workout C on Friday. Sorry if I'm like everywhere right now, kind of like making this all on the top of my head. But yeah, you can do 3 full body workouts a week, kind of have a rest day in between, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Be sure you're doing your key compound lifts. Again, if you're training 3 days per week, your workouts are gonna be a little longer, probably an hour and a half plus per session, but you don't have much room for tons of accessory movements, so you really wanna focus on your key lifts. So make sure you got your compound movements in there. You could do squats on Monday, right? That's your main compound movements. Then you could do bench press on Wednesday. Then you could do deadlifts on Friday for your full body workout C. So you see you kind of have an upper body lift in between your lower body lifts, your deadlift and squat, just to also improve recovery time and really make sure you're hitting constant PRs. And again, if you want to lift 4 days per week, listen up. So what you could do is an upper lower split. So Monday you could do upper body, Tuesday you could do lower body, and those will be your upper lower A workouts, and then Wednesday will be an off day, and on Thursday and Friday you could do upper lower again, upper body B on Thursday, upper body B on Friday, and that would be definitely very optimal. Have the weekends off and just really focus on that again, this is all for frequency too. That's why I don't really preach doing like a push-pull legs 3 days a week, because you want to make sure you're hitting everything more than twice a week, or at least twice a week. So that's why I like that. Notice all of my splits I'm recommending to you all have training frequency involved. But anyways, if you want to train 5 days per week, you really want to like tap into that, I would recommend doing an upper lower push-pull leg split. So you could do upper body and lower body on Monday and then Tuesday, and then Wednesday will be off, right? And those upper body and lower body workout days on Monday and Tuesday could really be more focused on your strength movements, your compound movements. And then starting from Thursday, you could do push, and then on Friday you could do pull, and then on Saturday you could do legs, and those could be focused more on accessory movements, more volume, more workload, you know, because again, when you're training 3 days per week, you're not gonna have so much room for accessory movements and that extra like fluff work, you know, that work that's gonna increase your muscle mass a little bit. But yeah, that's kind of my take on it, and hopefully, you know, I provide you guys with a little bit of value rather than just giving my opinion on somebody. I think this vlog did a great job at really like tackling all angles when it comes to providing you all some value, some great informative content that actually help you in your life when it comes to, you know, achieving a better physique and improving your overall health. And again, just provide a lot of entertaining content, showed you guys my life a little bit of lifestyle content, and showed you all my entire workout routine that I did earlier in this video. And yeah, I think it did a great job. So if you guys really enjoyed this, you really appreciate the value I'm trying to give to you, please be sure to smash the like button, be sure to share this video, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I have so much more content coming like this. I hope you guys are enjoying these vlogs. And again, I'm not hating on Greg or anything, and this is actually kind of like promoting Greg in a way. I think he's a great dude. He definitely has a great system in place when it comes to beginner and intermediate lifters. Obviously, he's grown this thing. Like, it's become a multi-million-dollar business in like 4 or 5 years, so I have tons of respect for him. I hope to collab with him one day. I think I could learn a lot from him from a marketing, business perspective, everything, the whole 9 yards. So it'd be cool. Let's make it happen. But anyway, thank you all for watching. That's kind of my opinion on it. Hopefully it helped. Be sure to give the video a like if you liked it, share if you really enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel. Got tons of epic, informative, like cool vlogs like this, and some also really big projects I'm working on. I can't wait to share you all. So anyway, I'm just rambling right now. I'll see you all in the next video. Much love. Thank you for the support.